Why is this my life? That was the most stressful thing in my entire life. My phone is set up, like, I'm not a professional, so my phone's just, like, set up against my dashboard, and it kept falling down, so that was, like, the 5th time that I tried to set it up, but we're good. Okay, so I actually just got my coffee, so, now I'm ready to chat. Nobody expects quality content. They don't. And if they do, I'm really, really sorry. But disappointment's part of life. Okay, like, what was that? I know I don't edit these very much, but I might actually edit that out because I looked stupid. Okay, so today has not been well or good or fun or whatever kind of grammar you want to use, because I don't actually know which one goes there. It's not been good. I didn't get out of bed until about 12:45. So I don't actually know where I left off with that, because my phone then told me it didn't have enough storage to film a video. So I had to delete some apps. I'm guessing that if I actually... My shoe just got caught. I'm guessing if I actually become serious about doing YouTube videos, that I'm probably going to need to get a camera, because my phone can't handle this. But anyways, so we'll just start that story over. So I got up at like 12:45, which I like to sleep in on the weekends, so that's not totally weird. But I had the worst headache ever, and I've been having really bad headaches this week. That's another whole story. My hair's a mess. Why do I do this? Okay, so that's a whole other story. But I had a really bad headache, which is why why I just kept like falling asleep. I thought that would make it go away. It did not. So then I got up, I tried to start getting ready, but just got like completely sad. Like out of nowhere, not really out of nowhere, but the level of sadness that hit me was kind of unreal for what's going on. Like nothing is really going on. It just sad. So I literally sat down on my bathroom floor and cried. So yeah, I feel like a broken record when I say this to people, that I'm anxious, that I'm depressed. Like, I just keep saying these same things, and it's hard to explain the fact that I can't control that. And I'm really grateful when people try to help me and tell me things, and I'm not going to get into this. I'm really not going to get really deep into it, because this is, like, personally, medicine does not work for me. So I personally need people to stop telling me to try to take the medicine, because I have tried that. I tried 3 different kinds. It made it worse. And it's weird. It sounds weird when you read the facts, the fun facts on the medicine bottle, and it says that this depression medicine could make you more depressed or cause suicidal thoughts. That sounds like that's a fake thing. It's not a fake thing. It's not a fake thing at all. And so medicine doesn't work for me personally. I understand that it helps a lot of people, and I'm so grateful that it helps a lot of people. But when people tell me to try to go to my doctor and try medicine, I've done it. It didn't work. So right now I'm at this point in my life where I don't really know what works, and I'm trying to figure that out. And I know a lot of people ask me, how do I deal with anxiety? How do I deal with this? And I don't have all the answers. I don't have any of the answers, because clearly I stayed in bed until 12:45 and cried on my bathroom floor. Didn't leave the house until almost 3. So I don't have all the... I'm sorry, I just saw a cat walk by. This is not the time for that. I don't have all of the answers, but what I have recently realized with myself, at least, is my anxiety is stupid. It's stupid. And I'm not saying that to like demean myself or diminish how I'm feeling. I'm saying that anxiety is stupid. Sometimes it doesn't have a reason. A lot of the time it doesn't have a reason. It just comes and says, hi, I want attention, and therefore you have to drop your entire life and give it the attention because you don't have a choice. So when I say anxiety is stupid, I'm saying it's an asshole. That's basically what I'm saying. And the ways that I have found recently to deal with it are by using things that are equally as stupid. So, like, that's what I was trying to explain that yesterday on Instagram. I did a really bad job. Wow. I'm gonna see if maybe putting the hair up helps any, because right now I look like an actual disaster. Okay, I can't. 1 second, I need a break. Okay, so I tried talking about this a little bit yesterday. I did a bad job. None of us are surprised. So I figured I would just explain a little bit about some of the maybe considered dumb things that I do that tend to help with my anxiety a little bit. So I'm sure everybody that follows me on Instagram or anything is aware that I love pop sockets. Anyone in my life knows that that's like an obsession I have. I probably have close to 20 pop sockets, and I just switch them out, and I think they're fun. But what I really use them for is my anxiety. And they look cute, they're cool, they help so I don't drop my phone, because I'm a huge klutz. I always drop things. But they help with my anxiety. I will sit in meetings, and when I don't know what to say, or when I feel anxiety coming on, because that's when anxiety normally hits, is in those inconvenient times, like meetings, or when you're talking to someone, or just, it always hits me in really inconvenient times. So I will sit there in a meeting, and I will just like pop it and move it around and twist it on my phone. And you know, for some reason, it distracts my brain. It gives my brain something to focus on. I have this task. I need to pop this pop socket. There's no reason why I need to. I just need to. And doing that, it distracts my mind. It takes it off of the anxiety, because I now have this thing that I need to focus on, which might be a stupid thing, but it's a thing. And so it calms me down, and I notice myself get a little bit calmer. The nerves go away. The anxiety tends to fade. So it just helps in that way. So the pop sockets are one thing. Okay, so my phone, again, told me I didn't have enough space to film this, so I deleted a 12-minute video of me reading poetry. Kind of wanted to keep that, but got anxious and was just like, oh, this will fix it. Getting rid of this will fix it. Anyways, the second thing that I do, I wear rings on my fingers. Yes, this is my ring finger. No, I'm not getting married. It's literally a toe ring, guys. Like, I am a cheap person. I had old toe rings that I never used. Like, this was not actually on my toe. I never used it. Why? I wear rings so that I can play with them. When I get really anxious, I just twist them on my finger. So I usually have at least 2 on, and I always have them on this hand just because I usually play with my pop socket. Like, I'm right-handed, so I get, like, twisting them with this hand. Like, that's just what I do. So, pop sockets, rings. I also tend to do dumb things with what I wear. And before, like, last year, I was really big on, I would dress up as book characters, as Disney characters, and go to work like that, and just see if people guessed. Sometimes they did. Like, one time I dressed up as Belle, and my best friend at work, he was like, Dorothy. I was like, no. He was like, Belle. Yes, there you go. Another day I dressed up as Ariel. 2 years ago, I think, there was 1 week where I dressed up as the Powerpuff Girls each day. One day it was Blossom, then Bubbles, and Buttercup, and by the end of the week, my boss was like, I knew something was going on there. So I sometimes do dumb things like that, and it's just to be something fun for myself. When I was little, I would always play dress up, so now as an adult, I'm doing the same thing. I just like... It makes me happy. It makes me smile. And if a dumb thing makes you smile for 5 seconds, then it's worth it. It's not dumb then. If it makes you smile for 5 seconds, it's not dumb. So today I put on this Brontosaurus. Yes, this Brontosaurus sweatshirt. Had to learn the difference between Brontosaurus and Brachiosaurus because homegirl thought they were the same thing, and they're not. They're not. The Brontosaurus is the smaller version of the Brachiosaurus. Fun fact. So I do dumb things with my clothes. Sometimes I will look up cute pictures of puppies. Last week I Googled puppies wearing socks. And you know what? That really helped me. Probably should get a puppy. That would probably help me a little bit more. I'm trying to think of some other dumb things I do. I will go and get coffee. To me, coffee, I associate coffee with comfort. My hair looks weird like this, I feel like. I get distracted really easily. I associate coffee with comfort. And so I go and get coffee and sometimes just walk around Target. And, you know, I get that that is stupid. I'm accomplishing absolutely nothing, but I'm calming myself down. Does Target normally have the same things each time I go in? Yes, they do. Sometimes they're on sale, but usually they're the same exact things. But, you know, it helps me. It helps me. I'm just trying to give you guys some dumb things to do. I'm sorry. I'm starting to get a headache. That tends to happen when you've got 500 pounds of hair and you put it all on top of your head. You get a headache when it's up too long. So now we're going to try to make it not look ugly. This was just me rambling. I'm trying to add together the time. I mean, put together the 3 videos of my phone just breaking, and it's probably about 10 minutes long. I'm sorry. I just rambled for a really long time about absolutely nothing. The point is that anxiety is stupid, and, you know, the way you handle anxiety doesn't have to be the same way that... Okay. The point is that anxiety is stupid, and everyone's anxiety is different. So the way that everybody deals with anxiety is going to be different. That's just the way that life is. So these things that work for me sometimes, they might not work for you. They might not. But my point is to just try things. Even if you think it sounds a little bit dumb, just try it. If it's something you like and makes you happy, it might work to beat that anxiety. So I'm done rambling and playing with my hair. I'm really sorry that I'm this level of a person. You know, I'm not an expert on anxiety. If you try to talk to me about anxiety, I might not be the most helpful person, but I can tell you what works for me. So this was today's episode of Jessica Coffee Car Chat or Car Coffee Chat. I don't really remember which way I labeled it, and I think I said it backwards last time. But I hope you guys, one second, like I've been holding this and I'm just looking at it like, wow, I really want to sip of this, but I'm in the middle of talking. We're done. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day and life, and I'm sorry if anxiety sucks, because it just does. Okay, love you, bye.